All right. Hello. No music to start this stream. All right. Oh, oh, huh? How'd that happen? This one. There we go. That's the one. All right. Nintendo Switch 2. I think I've done an effective job of avoiding spoilers this morning. I didn't wake up until 10:30. It aired at 8, so just missed it. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. I'm really excited to see what Nintendo has in store for us. Um, I do have a hot pocket. I might munch a little bit while we're watching. I'm still getting around. But yeah, we're gonna check out Nintendo Switch 2, the direct. It's an hour long. I hope it's worth it. I'm very curious to see what goes on here. Let's go. This is a new intro animation for the direct. Let's see it. How do they open this? Do they open with a game or do they open? Nope, they open with a game. They open with Mario Kart. That makes sense. Did you guys know that Mario Kart is still a thing? Look at this skybox. Looks really nice. It's a nice skybox.
Let's go!
Oh my! It's Mario! No, I'm just kidding. Pauline. I see Pauline. That new DK design I like a lot. I'm not gonna lie. You didn't get a good look at it here. I saw it in the last trailer. It's Luigi. It's a Princess Peach. Oh my god, they got Yoshi. This is really a star-studded cast. Who's that? I've never seen her before. I wonder how if I could like convincingly gaslight anyone into thinking a Mario Kart character like doesn't exist. Was that baby Rosalina? Damn, these stages look crazy. And you know what? It's insane that technically we haven't had a new Mario Kart game since in like 13 years or something like that. Yo, you can grind? Bro, someone get Superman. The cow! Gabby is going to always play as the cow. Hammer Bro is playable. That seems unfair. Sandwich. You become an American when you eat the sandwich? What? Mario no longer from Italy, now residing in Reseda, California. Because he ate one burger. Big Fish, Kamek. So they're like power-ups, but I don't really understand what they do, to be honest. Mario Kart World! It's the whole world. It's the whole wide world. I want to go to Singapore.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
The whole thing?
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
The whole thing?
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
I
Now,
was listening
what do
for
you
a
think
date.
this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
It'll probably be like Mario Kart. Whoa, it's Mario Kart!
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Exclusively, you
Welcome
dumb
to this
fucks.
vast world.
Buy a Switch 2, you
Kart
stupid
races are
piece
held
of
throughout
shit.
various regions that span the globe.
Zebra? Can I play as the zebra? They do let me play as the
Depending
cow.
on the time of day and weather conditions,
A biological
the atmosphere will
Phoenix
change.
resident. Is that Baby
And in
Daisy?
this Mario Kart
That's
game,
cute. Nabbit? The
you can go
penguin
off
is
the racetrack
playable?
and drive virtually
I just saw the penguin.
everywhere in this world.
This is what people were theorizing, is that
classic
you'd
Grand
be able to
Prix,
drive,
race through four
like it's like
courses
open
in a
world,
bid
you
for
drive
first
from
place.
point A to point B and then you race at the racetrack. So it's like Forza.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course
And make
as
sure to
part of the
buckle your
competition.
seatbelts.
With
Nice Joey
24
Wheeler on.
drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is
Wait,
gearing up.
what did I say? Hold on, I'm
In
going back.
each race, the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the
Oh,
most in
in
series
each race.
history,
Okay, I thought they were
the
saying with
competition
24
is gearing
characters,
up.
the most. I was like, I think there's a bit more than 24.
Introducing Knockout Tour.
Knockout.
Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple
Farmer
checkpoints
Luigi.
along the way.
Mario Kart 16?
If
Whoa,
you're
we
below the
skipped a
placement shown
couple.
When you hit a checkpoint, you'll
Hey,
be
there's Mario Kart
eliminated.
8.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Well, that's cheating. She can fly.
You can
Drink.
also freely drive around this vast world in free
I like,
roam.
there was the P button. I wonder what the P button does in races.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can
Are there
also go
recolors
for
of
scenic
Yoshi?
drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
This is pretty crazy, honestly. Like, this is like a big modernization of Mario Kart. Like, they knew that if they were going to make a new Mario Kart, they needed to hit a home run on it, and this looks like they're giving it their all, which props to them.
Mario Kart World!
I'm going to pause on this screen real fast. Let's take a look at this. We definitely have the penguin over on the right. There's this, like, ladybug guy. I don't recognize him. Maybe they're from, like, Odyssey? I don't know. Pauline's here. Daisy's here. There's a Goomba. I'm not seeing any other, like, surprise characters here. I see the caterpillar, but I think that's just part of the road. I don't think that's a racer. So it's just fucking penguin guy over here on the right side. Okay. Sorry. I was
The
curious.
game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch
Launch
2.
title! Yeah, they're
More
kicking
details
it off.
about this title will be shared in
Another
an upcoming
direct.
Mario Kart World
All right,
Direct.
this is the end
So
of the
be
show.
on
They're like,
lookout
dude,
for
see you
more
later on the
information
17th.
in the future.
Another 8 a.m.
Mario
for
Kart
me.
World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Is that this summer? I think the
Next,
rumor
we'd
was
like to
like
introduce
July
some of the new
or June.
features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
Do the mouse thing. Write it on your legs.
And on the right Joy-Con 2,
the C
we've
button.
added a new C button.
No way.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Some Mario 64 ass noises.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo! That was me. That was you.
Discord! It's the Discord button.
Wait, no.
That's
no,
right.
no.
We've added Discord. Now you and all your racist friends can play Mario Kart together.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature,
We've added
you'll be
Game
able to
Chat.
communicate with friends and family
Bro,
while playing the
2004
games.
is gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah, go.
Okay.
For an adventure.
While using the Game Chat feature, your
Is that
voice
a
is recognized by a
microphone?
microphone built into the system.
Dude, my Switch is
But you're
plugged
still
in.
behind me, right?
I was gonna say
Alright,
it's
let's
like
keep going, okay.
it's like
It can
so
pick
far
up your
away,
speaking
and it's
voice
right next to the
clearly, even
TV.
from a distance.
Look at this.
This
Jump on
seems
here.
awful. That seems like an awful
Alright,
idea.
Let's make a left right here. Let's make a
When it's noisy
Pro
around
controller?
you, your voice will still come through clearly.
He's
letting
holding
you
a
chat
different.
with
That
ease.
controller looks
You hit
different.
my
Looks thicker.
bow. Okay, nice.
It does look
We've arrived.
beautiful. It's
I like
opaque.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
You
This
can
has an
also share your
Ethernet port.
game
Oh yeah, no, this is real. I was like, this seems too good to be true, and then they showed everyone running at like 6 FPS at the bottom. No, actually, that is how that's gonna work.
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
At least they didn't just lie to me. They were like, nah, this shit is gonna smell. You can yell at your Switch now.
You can
And your
chat
friends
to your
might
heart's
hear it.
content, even while playing different games.
Bro, someone's
Yeah,
playing.
no, that one
Yo,
is so
Faye?
hard, right?
Faye's my
So-
dog. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. That
in the
shit's a
sky right here.
banger, dude.
I'm falling.
I think that's
Okay, we got it. We're safe.
very much the best game
Look
here.
at the star. That's so cute.
So cute.
Yes, he gets on a star every fucking game. Fake
You can
gamer.
adjust the size of your
Pikmin
game
4
screen.
in my Nintendo Showcase.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
I keep hearing like a jingle.
Or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there.
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little
What?
wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Wow.
Oh, I think
I
know
could
where you are.
could
think
kind
know
of
where
if I
you are.
squint, it looks like a game.
I think we have to
Together.
try.
Welcome.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Hello.
Let's
Hello.
take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay!
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button.
At
With
least
the
they're not
C
using like
button,
fake
you can pull
gamer
up a
talk.
chat menu.
Like this does seem.
Oh, really? Wait, actually,
seem
guys,
somewhat
I got a
authentic.
call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
The Nintendo Switch 2 camera.
By
No
connecting
way,
this
we
camera
really
to
are
the
back in
system.
2007, boys.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Hey, what's
With
up?
the green
Hello.
screen, they got Microsoft Teams on this
Yo.
bitch.
Hey.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
Holy
You
shit.
can appear on
This is
screen
crazy.
and video chat while
I
playing
need to finish
a
my
game.
Hot Pocket before they show me something I care about.
How was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind,
There you
guys.
go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Ooh, I like the
Please look
coloration.
forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
This is an old game.
That looks good.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that
wait,
looks
wait, wait.
good.
Go
That
left,
looks
go
good.
left.
And then-
Left,
Oh,
left,
maybe
I'll let you
if I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room.
Wow.
Play together or compete in online
That way, when the next
multiplayer
pandemic
games.
hits, it's easier to play games together.
Chat while playing your personal favorites.
Well, Yoshi Factor World?
Decide your
Sucks.
own rules
Terrible
for a
game.
retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families.
Switch Sports?
All
Sucks.
together,
Terrible game.
anytime, anywhere. Game Chat.
All right.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends, almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2
That camera, by the way,
which will be
150
available
bucks.
on the same day as Switch 2.
150 bucks guaranteed. More like
A Nintendo
shit
Switch
sports.
Online membership will be required to use
No
Game Chat.
way. Oh, damn, that really kills.
However, since we
However-
want as many people as possible to
However, you
experience
can-
Game
we're
Chat,
adding
it
GameCube
will be
games.
available without
It's
a
okay,
membership
guys.
for a
You can play
limited
Melee.
time. We hope you'll try it out.
Oh, that's smart.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch parental controls
March.
app.
Okay, hold on. Says it ends March 31st. So March 31st. I feel they're not going to do like a weird period for this, right? It's either going to be a year, which it can't be because that was 3 days ago, or it's going to be like 6 months. So if it ends March 31st, that means that the game would come out in September, or the console will come out in September. There you go. There's my take.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch parental controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental
I don't know
permission
when
is
it
always
comes out.
required when a
This is
child
me.
wants to use Game
I'm trying
Chat
to
play
I'm
with
trying
their
to
friends.
get all in there, you know. Trying to hyperanalyze.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a
What the
Joy-Con
fuck?
controller
What
to
is
a friend
this?
and play together. But
Wow.
on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game. with GameShare. As shown
That's
here,
kinda nice.
even games that require multiple screens can be
This is
played
like a
if
Steam
one person
thing.
owns a compatible game. With GameShare, you can temporarily
This was a
share
DS
compatible
thing.
games with
Man,
others
dude, this-
who also
that-
have Nintendo Switch
watch
2
the end date be the
or a
release date.
Nintendo Switch system.
That'd
you can
be
share a game
awesome.
with up to 3 other
You guys can
systems
try
at
it
a
out as
time.
much as you want the day it comes out and never
GameShare
again.
also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. GameShare can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles,
Why-
starting with a
how
free
would you
update
game
for
share
Clubhouse Games
Odyssey?
51 worldwide
Does
classics
Odyssey have
on
anything
Nintendo Switch.
multiplayer on it?
GameShare support is also planned
there a
for select
multiplayer?
games
I don't
exclusive
remember
to
that.
Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up
Like
next,
NBA 2K26.
we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Here it is. And he drops.
Please take a look.
Oh, the simultaneous. Damn, they practiced that. That's crazy. Bigger
At
screen,
7.9
same
inches,
thickness.
Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo
I'm not
Switch.
gonna lie, the
The
Switch
system's
screen
thickness
feels so
remains the
small
same.
nowadays. I feel like it was just fine size.
With approximately
came
double
out.
the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Wow.
Greater detail on the 1080p.
They literally couldn't have shown anything. Why is this so funny to me? It's just like the blurriest thing possible. And it doesn't even look any nicer.
1080p screen.
Is that what is that? Oh my god. Huh?
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second,
What?
allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
What? 120? LCD.
The LCD screen is more vivid
Has HDR?
and supports
That's crazy.
HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark
I would have
areas
preferred an
of the
OLED.
images.
But I guess that would have made it probably too
The
expensive.
all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers.
This thing's
connect
already $500
magnetically.
probably. I really
Strong
want it to be
magnets keep the
$399. If it's
controllers
$399,
firmly
I
attached to the
would
system.
learn to walk
Detach
correctly
the
again.
controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons
That's
are
a-
bigger
that's a
for
massive
greater
thing. It is
comfort
so
and control
uncomfortable hitting
when
those
playing
buttons.
with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
That looks a lot more comfortable.
The
Bigfoot
left and
quality.
right sticks are now larger.
Bigfoot. Mouse. Oh, show it on your leg.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Both. Damn. Nicer speakers.
By
That's
adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers
listen to
are
this
clearer
jazz.
and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can
We
voice
knew that.
chat with friends anytime via Game Chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will
We'll
come
see
through
on
clearly.
that. We'll see if that works. 3D audio out of the Switch
Even
speakers.
if you don't have a surround sound system,
Oh.
games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Is this their way of announcing the new Nintendo headphones? Epona! It just segues an Ocarina of Time remake.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however
Oh, wait, show me the
you
character
like,
select
on a
screen.
large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
I see how it locks out there. That's cool. 2!
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera
So is it only connect or can you charge?
charging in tabletop mode.
Nice. Okay, so that was a problem with the original Switch, is that you couldn't charge in tabletop without getting like a stand.
Nintendo Switch
like
2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8
Okay.
times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads,
That's nice.
save data, and more.
That's
Reading
nice.
and
I have a
writing data
256
is
gig
also
SD
faster.
card for it. 4K support.
Use the
Hey.
Nintendo Switch 2 dock
So 4K
to
support
connect
isn't
to your
that
TV
like I don't
and
think
enable
games
up
are going to
to
go at 4K
4K
support, but like you
resolution
couldn't
for
watch
compatible
YouTube
games.
at 4K.
HDR is also supported in TV
Now you
mode.
can. That's awesome. That's awesome. I like that. Good for Switch. Powerful cooling.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system
Oh shit.
cool. This helps keep performance stable.
That's actually really big because that means that they could overclock. They could clock the unit up faster when it's docked, allowing it to do more stuff.
On Nintendo Switch
Because
2,
right now, like the Switch
you can
1,
play Nintendo
they
Switch 2
do
games,
that, but
as well
it doesn't
as compatible Nintendo
actually
Switch games. Physical
work all
and
that well.
digital
Like some
games
games
are
work
supported.
better in handheld because they don't have like cooling and things like that to help support it. Are they gonna have an alternate color? How far is it? Nearly 20 minutes. Okay, so we've seen one game. Is
As
the
you just
rest of
saw,
this games?
Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the
It
ground
isn't
up and
simply
packed
an
in lots
improved
of new gameplay features.
Switch.
And
It's
to help players better
complexly
understand the
a
Switch 2
new
hardware,
Switch.
we're currently developing this game.
Yeah, that dock is thick.
Mr. Kawamoto!
Thick and thick.
Hello. My current location
Threes.
is actually inside the game itself.
You're in
This
the
is
game?
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Well, I would hope so. I'm
I'm
just
standing
gonna take the
over
Switch
here.
2 tour for my PC.
Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
Everyone.
There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them.
What?
This sign reads,
I
"Where
said,
are the
what are
magnets?"
magnets? I was like, dude, I've been asking that same question for
The
years.
Joy-Con 2 controllers
What
attached
are
to
they?
the
I
system
don't
with
understand.
magnets.
How does magnetism work?
And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR
This is
buttons
cute.
on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal,
And this will cost $40.
so that's how they attach to the system.
This game.
A magnetic circuit is formed
If you wanna
between
call it
them,
that.
so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con
Can
2
be used as a
controllers have
mouse.
mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
Do you get
You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the
Oh,
cup
cool.
by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes,
fun.
things like this are possible. There are secrets
is
to
kinda their-
discover,
it's not like
even as
Wii
you're playing
Sports,
mini
but,
games
you
and
know.
tech demos. Some of the
Cool.
secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details
This
you
actually
might
will
not
be kind of
notice
fun to
until they're
play with
pointed out.
when the game
There
comes
are
out.
plenty.
It's kind of their not
Nintendo Switch 2
Astrobot,
Welcome
but
Tour
kind
will
of.
launch as a paid digital game on the same day
Paid
as Nintendo
digital game.
Switch
Never
2.
mind.
So please check it out if you're
Never
interested.
mind. We're not playing.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
I told you it would cost $40.
This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
Red?
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's
Yeah,
now red.
you kinda have
and
to
it
do
has
something
much
to make them
faster
look
data reading speed.
Distinct from another. Much faster
Next
read
up
speed.
is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a
Oh.
different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
I'm gonna have to look and see if I have an express card.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Not compatible at all. Wow.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you
mean,
can
at least it
log
has
into your
256 to
Nintendo
start.
account to use the system transfer feature. With this feature,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
you
go
can
pop
transfer
open mine
saved
and see
data,
what SD
digital
card I put in
games,
it.
and more. We're also releasing a new
did notice that.
Pro controller.
I guess you have to with
It
the
has
Kinect
a
button.
C button.
The
which
D-pad
launches
looks
Game
just
Chat,
as
and on
shitty
the
as you
back, There
remember.
are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls.
Okay, that's cool.
In addition, an
It
audio
tastes
jack
like an
has
old
been added.
brick now.
We've introduced a
I'm
few
glad they
new
updated the
features,
taste.
and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also
I
be
can
an
ask
Ask
them.
the Developer article on the website, where the three of us
Where
will
I
talk
get to
about
ask?
the development of Nintendo Switch 2.
I get
We
to
hope
ask
you'll
personal
check that out
questions.
as well.
How many switches could I fit up my ass?
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
I was hearing like
Nintendo Switch
summer.
2 launches on June 5th.
Wow, June 5th. It
We're
really
very
is
much
that
looking
soon.
forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please
Man.
wait just a bit longer.
I'm probably not going to be able to get one right away. That sucks.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
This is like most.
Nintendo
games.
Switch 2 edition games are
Okay,
the
I
third
did
type.
want to know about this. Are we getting updates to like Smash
Some
and shit?
games that were released on
Dude,
Switch
please,
will receive
Monster
upgraded
Hunter Gen
versions that offer
Ultimate,
things like improved visuals, unique ways to
up-res,
play on Switch 2, and
higher
more.
frame rate.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Whoa.
Please take a look.
Okay. Interesting game to start with. I guess it was shown earlier.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory.
Camera gameplay?
Which can be accessed on Switch 2.
Yeah.
Let's
Hit
check out
it.
3 new and updated modes.
Yeah, but the camera costs $150.
First up
I already
is
know
Mario
that.
Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2, hit blocks to collect the most coins, guide an RC car with your voice, go, and compete in other mini-games using
They're in their
full body
Connect era.
movement and
Damn, that
sound.
really is what this is, huh?
Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled Carnival Coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off.
They got the
Use mouse
flower from
controls to
Wonder.
shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a mini-game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you
This
reach
isn't
the
doing much
station?
for me, I'm going to be honest.
From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger.
Like, this seems like something I
Super
might
Mario
watch like
Party
my favorite
Jamboree,
streamer,
Nintendo Switch
you know,
2
like
edition,
play
plus
like once.
Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already
But
own
there is an
Super
upgrade
Mario Party
cost,
Jamboree,
which I guess it
can
comes with
upgrade
new
to
content.
Nintendo
That makes
Switch 2
sense.
edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Okay. Oh, there we go. And
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of
Yeah.
The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild
That
and The
makes a
Legend
lot
of
of
Zelda
sense.
Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
cool. Is that
Plus,
free?
You can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
Guidance.
Proceed north.
Zelda GPS? Okay. I'm not.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes
That's
and send them to
nice.
another player to create in their game.
That's nice. I would absolutely just make stupid shit and then QR code it to Jake and just have him like put it together and then be like, what the fuck is this?
We hope these features will make your adventures even
I think that
more
would be
enjoyable.
very funny. Yeah, it's a voice AI voice strategy. Oh my god, they got me.
In
They got
Kirby
me.
and the
They got
Forgotten
me.
Land,
They got me.
you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition,
No, I
along with
have
improved
no.
graphics and frame rate.
This is like my favorite Switch game. Oh fuck.
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious
Dude.
changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
Fuck you. I can't. Fuck you.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
We kind of figured that would be the case. Wow, it looks really
In
clear on
addition
the
to
Switch
standard
too.
controls, you can use mouse controls.
Like
for
obviously this stuff
intuitive
isn't looking
gameplay
next
on
gen, but
Switch
it looks
2.
a lot cleaner than. Oh, dude, actually the
Plus,
mouse
you
controls
can
would be
explore the
really
immersive
fun for
world
this
in
game.
4K at 60 frames per second, or
There's no shot. They're actually gonna get 4K?
enjoy smoother action in
Dude,
full
no
HD
way.
at
There's
120
no
frames
way.
per second. Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle. Plus, Pokemon Legends
I'm like
ZA,
stunned
which is
by
scheduled
that.
to launch
That's
later
just
this
not.
year,
I
will
didn't
not
think
only
that there would be
receive a
any
Nintendo
actual
Switch
4K
version,
games.
but a Nintendo Switch
It
2
must be
edition
using
as
like
well.
some upres, like
By taking
DLSS type
advantage of the
tool.
power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Hey, this game doesn't look terrible. It's a Pokemon
The
game.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Yeah.
We hope
We're
you're
gonna need to
looking
talk
forward
about the
to
cost
these
on those.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
That's what I'm
Next,
most worried
I'd like to
about.
introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Cool.
Please take a look.
Bomberman Z. Tony Hawk? I don't know why this gives me Tony Hawk vibes. Oh shit! Instead of arms, it's wheels. Bro, this is representation. Yo, I got a wheelchair game for a wheelchair, bro. No way. Wheelchair game. I have to play the wheelchair game. There's no way. Bro, their legs are even smaller than mine. That's unbelievable. Not a wheelchair game. I can't believe it. It does not look like it's doing much. Yo! That was crazy. And the high five afterwards. Yo, that was clean. Oh, what a steal. Pass it to me. Pass it to me. Bro, the wheelchair game.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to
This
a new
is
twist
a
on 3-on-3
neat idea.
matches using dual mouse controls.
See, and people say that Nintendo wasn't going to try to be innovative, that they
here
were
are
just
some
going to be
games
like,
from
oh,
our
here's a Switch
publishing and
2. Like, no,
development
that's
team
actually a
coming to
really
Nintendo
cool and
Switch
unique
2.
thing that you could, you know. Obviously, there'd be simpler ways to do it.
I have long observed the lands
Is this
between.
Night Rain? Or is this just Elden Ring on
This world
Switch?
is in dire need
It is
of
stuttering like
repair.
crazy, so it's probably just Elden Ring.
You can see them, can't you?
I was saying
The
Elden
ways
Ring on
of
Switch.
That guide you through your burden.
It still looks lower, like, I don't know. Was it the Mira set? Was it the Mira set always in the game?
You will become
That guy looked like
Elden
almost
Lord.
exactly like Lucatiel.
May you take the throne.
Tarnished edition. Cool. Kind of expected that one.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin
Super
from
Giant.
Games.
Hades 2.
Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an
can
immortal
feel the
witch out
Switch
to
on that.
vanquish the
For
sinister
true.
titan of time.
I have not played
The
Hades
battle
2
beyond
yet.
the
I never
underworld to the
finished
ends of
Hades
the
1.
earth. Getting to know dozens
Oh,
of characters
shitty
from Greek
edition.
myth in a story that reacts to
That's a
your
great way to
every
put it.
setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play
Hecate.
whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
Frog. Cool.
皆さんこんにちは。
Capcom! Is this Street Fighter?
我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。
Let's go!
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、
Oh,
Nintendo
shit.
Switch 2だけの新モードもあります。
Whoa, the new
ソフト
HUD.
は通常版の他に総勢
That's interesting.
26キャラクターを収録した Gears 1、2
Oh
ファイター
shit,
ベーショ
you
ンの
get
2バージョン
the DLC too.
さらに
That's
ゲーム
awesome.
と連動するアミーボとアミ
And
ーボカードで
amiibos!
スイッチ2の
Yo,
発売
actually,
日に
the
お
Street
届け
Fighter amiibos might be sick to collect. Because those look good. I wish they would have picked some better characters.
Sequence. Weapon safety mechanism
What's
confirmed.
this, Damon X
All
Machina?
operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
Or is this Gundam?
After
He looked
two
kind of
long
scary.
wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated.
What was that one like? Was there a game called like Vanish or something made by like? I feel like it was in a combo pack with like Bayonetta.
For sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome!
Is it Dante? That might be
This
Nero.
planet will
That
be
actually might be
ours.
Nero or Dante.
Assault
What's one of the two voices?
The Trinitas has almost
Yeah, I'm
completed
getting
a weapon
Vanquish
that was
vibes.
created
I don't know.
to
I've
destroy
I've
all
only seen
humanity.
30 seconds of Vanquish
Because we're in the
gameplay.
middle of a war.
Guy who's
Don't you
literally
get
only
it?
ever seen Vanquish. That's the only video game. I'm getting Vanquish.
Tear you apart! All children.
It is
Bring
Damon
hope
X
to our
Machina. Wow,
lives.
I actually did recognize it. That's crazy.
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest
Split
from
Fiction.
Hazelight. I'm super
Gabby and I have
excited
not
for
finished Split Fiction
to
yet,
come
but
to
it is
Nintendo Switch 2.
tremendous.
The game is a story about friendship.
I actually think it
You play as
might be
Neo,
better
who
than
writes
It Takes
sci-fi,
Two.
and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them
Interesting.
break free.
So this definitely does not look as
I'm gonna
good
tell you
as
this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna
the
love
Series
this
X
one.
version that I've been playing.
And of course, you'll be able
But
to
it looks
play
fine.
Split Fiction on the day
You
Switch
can tell
2
that there's some
launches.
limitations.
At EA Sports, we're bringing
Madden?
fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform.
What about college
EA
football?
Sports.
Couldn't
It's in the
guarantee
game.
that one.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With
Hogwarts
enhanced
Legacy
graphics
isn't
and
Hogwarts
seamless
Legacy
world
on
transitions,
Switch?
You'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy
I feel like
launches
these
on the
games
same
need
day
to be
as
played with
Switch
like a
2.
handheld Wiimote type thing with the wand casting. I just think that makes sense. Tony Hawk, let's go! Looks good. Get that grind. Yeah. Manual. Grind. Grind. Manual. Yep. There we go. Off. Ooh, into the dive. I don't know. I don't hear many people talk about Hogwarts Legacy anymore. New skaters. Oh, this is awesome. Skater Island. What the fuck? Huh. What? All right, keep going. Yeah, I just didn't expect fucking SpongeBob.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam.
Oh, IO.
Interactive.
Oh, you're just talking about Hitman. They have not made a game in so long.
Hitman World of Assassination to Nintendo Switch 2.
That title sucks. Hitman World of Assassination Signature Edition. That is too many words,
everything
sir.
he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination.
Just feed that guy to a hippo?
Our game will release on the same day as Switch 2.
Is he dead?
Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Oh, fuck. Here? You're finally showing this here? It's the James Bond game. They announced they were working on a James Bond game fucking years ago. Dude, that's crazy. Here? I did not expect that here at all. This is crazy
James
levels
Bond.
of support for
The
Switch.
world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Oh, but they didn't really show anything. They're just like, yeah, we're still working on this shit.
The story of light.
Oh, are we finally getting Final Fantasy IX remake or whatever? I don't know what this is.
Bravely Default returns.
Oh, Bravely
Remastered in
Default.
high definition.
All right, well, maybe you could have put a little bit more.
Commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles.
Okay, I'm not going to be too
Customized
judgmental.
jobs
It's
to
an art
build
style.
your
That's why they look like
own
me my Sims.
Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster.
Oh my god,
Set foot in
this
Luxembourg as a war-
we need to stop. What Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD like come on, man. It's time to stop. Let's go! Sorry. Yakuza! Director's cut. Oh shit! I have an excuse to replay this. I've been wanting to replay this for like months. Is this an even better looking version than the PS4 version? It looks even cleaner than the PS4 version to me for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Day one on the Switch 2. Dude, that's awesome. I've been looking for an excuse to replay Yakuza 0. It's so fucking good.
We'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo.
Collaboration, so not by Nintendo. Eat the crumbs out of my hand. Koei Tecmo. AAA Game Studio. Well, good to know it has a budget. It's AAA.
When the Zonai, who descended from
Is this
the
another
heavens,
Hyrule Warriors?
joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the
Aliens?
surface.
Is this really another?
Their
We're doing a
union led
third
to a great
Hyrule
and
Warriors?
prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose.
Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition.
was fought
Actually, it
to
needs to be
vanquish
longer
this
than that.
evil. One which
Hyrule
future
Warriors
generations
Legends
would
of
call
Time in Memoriam Definitive Edition.
Imprisoning war.
Perhaps you truly have traveled
Perhaps
back
I
in
am
time.
the goat.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then
Oh
that
shit.
must mean
This
really
isn't.
is the past.
This is. What? Do you actually play as Zelda in this? No, this is a Hyrule Warriors game. I was like, wait, is this not Hyrule Warriors? And then they showed the field with 30 million enemies in it. And I was like, no, that is precisely Hyrule Warriors. The apostrophe came and damned us all. Music's good, of course. Always is. Ages of imprisonment. Crazy logo. Another Hyrule Warriors, because we just can't fucking stop making these, apparently. I didn't know people were buying them like that, you know?
It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Add
you can
GameCube.
Continue to enjoy
Add
Nintendo
GameCube.
Switch Online on Switch 2.
GameCube.
And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack,
GameCube.
you can enjoy a new membership benefit
GameCube.
exclusively on Switch 2.
GameCube.
Please take a look at this.
GameCube. Yes!
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
I live for this shit!
GameCube.
Is
Originally
Metroid
released in
Prime 2 and 3
2001.
going to be on this?
Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda
Wind Waker?
game that looks like a cartoon come to life
Let's go.
through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea.
pick.
The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker.
I guess we're not going to get that remaster.
History and
No way! Wait, what
Tale
the
of
fuck? That's
souls
Soul
and
Calibur 2!
souls
No
eternally
fucking
retold.
way! Link!
In this 3D,
Link's gonna be in it!
weapons-based
Oh my
fighting
god, we
games,
haven't been able to
each
play.
fighter comes
There's
equipped
no
with a
way.
different weapon.
There's no.
And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray.
Fucking let's go!
Soul Calibur 2.
Dude, I want Soul Calibur 2!
Experience a world
GX!
of white knuckle racing at
What
speeds
the
over
fuck?
2,000
What the
kilometers
fuck?
per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races.
Dude!
Featuring the series first.
This is like one of the
machine
greatest racing games of all
customization
time. I'm
and
losing my
story
fucking
mode.
voice.
Get ready to experience F-Zero GX.
What else? Is that it?
Games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally.
I'm breathing.
or
My
online.
labored breathing.
Enjoy these classic games with
Just these
clearer
three.
image
Okay.
quality
Soul
and
Calibur
higher
2? Are
resolution than the
you
original
fucking
release.
kidding me?
You can also
That is
check the controls for
absurd.
each title and customize them to your liking.
That is crazy. That is like if I were to
More
make a
titles
list
will
of
be
like
added in the future.
Fire Emblem Strikers, Chibi Robo, Luigi's Mansion, Coliseum,
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics,
Woo!
the Switch 2 exclusive game
That's
library
pretty good.
coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
No Melee.
Launches the same day as the hardware's release.
no Double Dash.
A dedicated controller designed after the original
Oh,
GameCube
and you get a
controller
GameCube controller.
will also be released. It can connect
Dude, I have a
wirelessly.
headache. My
and
head
also
hurts.
has
Oh
a
my
C
God.
button to quickly access Game Chat.
Nice.
The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available
Oh,
for Nintendo
I'm
Switch
drained now.
Online members. Will
That was like
also
the
be
thing that was
available
gonna
the
make me
same
pop
day
off
as
was Soul
Nintendo
Calibur
Switch
2, and they fucking had it. They fucking have
Whether
Soul
you're
Calibur
familiar
2.
with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo
Absurd.
GameCube.
Now, I
Nintendo
guess the
Classics.
question is, they're
Of
probably
course,
not going to
you can
have
continue
Spawn
to
and
play select
Heihachi
games from the systems
because those
shown
were the
here
other
on Nintendo
exclusives. It's
Switch
probably
2.
just the regular GameCube
Okay,
version.
let's
Otherwise,
see
they would
some
make
more
a
games
new
from our publishing and
version,
development
right?
process.
So, just Link, but still, it's just really cool to be able to play. Okay, that scared me for a second. I thought it was like the Rareware. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Deltarune. He's dead. Thank you, Toby Fox. Well, I'm more so like I think they would have been able to get those characters if they made a new version, but because it's an emulator, it's just running the original version of the GameCube Soul Calibur 2. So there's probably not going to be any changes to it. Pretty cool.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox.
Get off my fucking
Borderlands
TV,
4,
you
our
piece of
upcoming
shit.
flagship Borderlands game will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons.
Is this the Switch 2
We're
version? It
still
looks
in
pretty good. I think the
development,
art
and it's
style
already
actually
the most ambitious Borderlands game we've
helps
ever made.
with the Switch.
Borderlands 4
Oh shit.
will launch in 2025.
F-Zero.
We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from
Oh,
Firaxis
do you
Games.
guys like Civilization?
we're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Borderlands is back.
In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people
You're not gonna
throughout
get
the
away
ages
this
of history.
time.
With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience.
That's
Civ
actually a
7
really
launches
good
on
idea.
the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version,
Wow, that
you
actually
can
is a
experience
really
mouse
good
controls
idea
in Switch 2
to put
by purchasing
RTSs
the
on
upgrade.
this because they'd be easy to pick up and play on the go,
we
and you have the mouse
even
controls.
More news from 2K.
Hi.
Yo,
I'm
y'all
Lionel
like
Diggs.
basketball?
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K
Oh, shit!
is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Show me Abyss.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah,
can't
whatever.
wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
And on the court. Didn't have anything to show for that one.
Four kids find this old tattered.
Oh my god, my
They
throat.
went armed with nothing but
God, Soul
youthful
Calibur 2.
enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at
I went way too hard on the GameCube joke. With the GameCube.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Go fish.
Tastes amazing.
Have any
doesn't it?
twos?
Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time for home.
Survival Kids. I don't even know what that is.
I'm Dave
Gungeon?
Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Hell yeah. I was just playing this.
Here's the first look.
This is the one of those games that I like to sit down and play every once in a while, but I will never
Dodge
be.
countless bullets and
Oh
aim for the
shit!
Gungeon's depths in our roguelike
Was this
shooter sequel.
announced already? Enter the
Now
Gungeon 2?
reloaded in a new 3D art style.
3D?
You can expect some fan favorite elements to return. We're
He
still
sounds
working
a
on the
little
game.
low energy
We're
to me, to be
excited
honest.
to share more with you in the future.
Does not sound that excited. Here's Enter the Gungeon 2 or whatever. Carrot. Is it Spore or Astroneer? Astroneer 2. Solemnly, I'm talking. This is absolutely crazy. Hey, fuck you. Kind of looks like Astroneer's art style. So that's why I'm thinking Astroneer, but... Star Seeker, Astroneer Expeditions. So yes, this is Astroneer.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red.
Cyberpunk.
We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set.
You
in
want to
Nice.
know, or do I want to
Thanks
know?
to Nintendo Switch
I was
2,
planning on
you can
texting him once
transport
this was
yourself to
over.
the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
I agree. Okay, yeah. Me too.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です
Hamaguchi, are you on?
任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7
No way,
インターグレー
dude.
ドを
You know what's funny? I watched Maximilian, dude. He's like, he's
本
right
作は
there, actually.
ニッ
He's
トが
on
脱
my
出までを
shelf.
描いた
And I feel like he made so many bets that are going to fuck him
20年以上
over.
の時を経て
Because he does like a
再
gift
創
subs
設さ
thing
れた
where he's like, if this happens,
新しい
I'll gift you
を
guys
体
this.
験いただきます
And I know he had Final Fantasy on there. I know he had Soul Calibur on here. I know he had Street Fighter 6 on there. So all three of those came through. So I think I'm gonna have to go watch his stream after this, because he's probably sitting at like 100 some odd gift subs. Pretty crazy lineup. God, Kunitsugami, please play Kunitsugami if you haven't. Please, I'm begging anyone who sees this, play Kunitsugami. It's fucking good. It's good. It's good. That is all. Please play 2 Point Museum. No, I'm just kidding. Wild Hearts S. Oh, this was a Koei Tecmo game? I actually didn't know that. I thought it was EA. Chucklefish. Puyo Puyo Tetris. Oh, bro, I am there. Same day, I am there. Rune Factory Switch 2 Edition. I am excited for this. This, I think, will be really good. TMNT was really good. Star Wars Outlaws. Dynasty Warriors? Oh. Not Dynasty Wars. Fast Fusion. Okay, I'm recognizing less and less of the games as we go on. Shadow Labyrinth, the Pac-Man game, Switch 2 edition. Nice. Right out. That was at the Switch event. AI. Reanimal. What? What the fuck is that? Oh yeah, Fortnite, whatever. Hey, that was just fucking Little Nightmares. Ridge Racer Archives, that's awesome. The New World of Steel. Did we know about this? This isn't an announcement, is it? Hell yeah, Human Fall Flat 2. I turned my TV down, it was a little loud. Sweet. How much time do we have
We've
left?
shown a lot of games so far.
Damn, we still have 10 minutes.
The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Well, what are we going to do? Is this going to be a 10-minute trailer? Actually, I'm going to turn this back up. Yeah, there is a lot of Devolver. Devolver's really good about supporting the Switch. I think they just know a lot of their games are small and played on the go. I do this to Gabby whenever she's not looking.
I give you my blood.
My blood.
I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Okay. Oh. Oh. What the fuck? What is this? Okay, this looks like it's Elden Ring engine. Like, it looks like it's got reusing a lot of Elden Ring assets. What? Jetpack guy? What the hell? Super Nosferatu 3D by FromSoft. That'd be awesome. Okay. Is this just a new game? You're a vampire. Maybe? Is that what that is? Does that thing have boobies?
Close your eyes and
What?
contemplate now the moon.
Is that an NPC? Was that an enemy? I'm confused.
Carrier of blood.
That looks like a Bloodborne boss. These areas do look really Bloodborne-esque. T-Rex? What? Bro, that guy's hairy. Is that Mr. X?
Tears will flow for one. And
Looks
one
stupid.
alone.
Wait, is that literally a fucking pose from Bloodborne? Oh! What the hell are you? What the fuck? Only what?
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details.
It's a
about the
Miyazaki game
Please
too?
check
It's
it out
not
when it's available.
like a separate thing?
That's all from our publishing and
It
development
looked like it
partners.
had wings too.
We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation.
So what's going on for the last like 5 minutes?
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Surprisingly, not a lot of
Next,
Nintendo stuff.
Please take a look at this.
Or are you just done with like the partner games? Because this looks like a game. Kirby? Kirby. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Robobot. Oh, shit. Is it Robobot? Are we getting a Robobot remake? Or is this a new game? I have not played Robobot, but everyone says it's like the best Kirby game. No way! No way! It's Air Ride! No fucking way! No! No! What? No way! Don't you fucking... It wasn't Smash! It wasn't Smash! It was fucking
Kirby Air Ride, which
Fucking
originally
Air
released on the
Ride!
Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago. is
Where's
getting a brand
Coda?
new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
Where is Coda? Get him in
Next
here.
is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
Last trailer. It's got to be something big, bigger than Kirby. So Mario. This looks like fucking Banjo. Is this the new 3D Mario? Surely, right? Mario. Donkey Kong! Wow, let's go! That makes sense with his new design. Hell yeah! Donkey Kong Odyssey. That explains why it looked a little Rare-esque to me because of, you know, Donkey Kong. He's fighting the Underminers? What the fuck? Donkey Kong's a beast. What the fuck? This is awesome. Fuck the world. I'll kill them all. DK Gunty 4. Gunty 4. Oh shit, they have fucking DKC levels. Yeah. So well animated, dude. Wow. Banana. What the fuck? That guy was awesome. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Is that this year? Honestly, with Mario Kart, wow, July. So they really didn't show anything for like holiday season, which is really interesting to me.
Platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world.
True.
More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
So well animated though, and I love the new design.
So far.
So far? The price?
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
June 5th, man.
Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
Later today. We'll check and see if it's live after this.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
No price.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience
I thought
Nintendo
pre-orders
Switch
open
2.
like today.
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
I feel like they didn't want to share the price, which to me says it's probably $500. Team Cherry. Wow. Okay, well, there we go. There we go. So we've got a pretty packed Nintendo schedule now all of a sudden. We've got Kirby Air Riders. We've got Donkey Kong Country. Kirby Air Riders didn't get a date, so that's probably like a holiday thing. Then there's Donkey Kong Bonanza. And then there's Metroid Prime 4. Like those are all sweet. And then the GameCube classics. Wheelchair basketball, pretty crazy. 50,000 yen. Isn't that $500? Nintendo Switch 2.com. Not up yet. Price confirmed. Let's see it. $449.99. So not $500, but not $399. Oof. 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 Definitely not something I'm going to be able to afford, unfortunately. The game is $80? No way. That can't be right. That can't be right, right? Maybe this is a European website. I mean, it's probably in development forever, but that just seems wrong, right? An $80 video game? $80. Man, I really hoped Nintendo wouldn't be the ones because they held on to the $60 price tag for so long. I really hoped they wouldn't be the ones increasing the price. Oh, and then it gets, yeah. Yep, there it is. Wow. Well, of course, they got the wheel. Gotta make sure you get that. Do they have a price on this camera? I said it'd be $150. Guess they don't have retailer options just yet. Wow. Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. They didn't want to share prices for a reason. I don't know if they have any of the upgrade costs. That's one thing I wanted to see. Some Switch 1 games will get free updates for Switch 2. Oh, okay, here we go. Are these ones free? Some free update data will be distributed if you have compatible software you can connect your Nintendo Switch 2. So these ones are free. So some are free. So that's good. Pokemon, Odyssey, 3D World, Link's Awakening, Deluxe. Okay. So some are free. That's nice. Yeah, so if it's just like a frame rate boost, they generally do free. But that also doesn't make sense because they didn't show anything else for Zelda. Now retailing for $150. PvPvE title with online multiplayer at its core, where up to 8 players vie for supremacy among themselves and against challenging foes. Oh, okay, never mind. So he just kind of wants to play. They just wanted to make multiplayer games lately, so that's cool. Okay, well this changes things for sure. For some people, it seems like a lot of people are checking out now. PvPvE based multiplayer action game in which up to 8 players can fight each other and against enemies. Players become Twilight Bloodlines who have gained powers beyond these of humans through the power of their special blood and throw themselves into a fierce battle for the first blood. An interview with the director in 2 days. Okay, well, I mean, it looks interesting. It looked really cinematic. I don't think they did a good job of conveying that it's multiplayer. So that's going to be interesting to see people talk about. What? Wow, this is taking a turn. It's been announced that price for the games on the Nintendo Switch 2 will set players back up to $80 for digital and $90 for physical, at least in some cases. The price increase also means that Nintendo Switch 2 games will cost €80 for a digital copy, and while physical will be for €90. An announcement of $80 digital video games for Nintendo Switch can be found on the official. It's worth mentioning Donkey Kong Bonanza is being priced at $70. So that is really weird. So they kind of did this with. I think that so this might not be as bad as we think it is. They kind of frame this as like all games with the headline, but they already have done this before, where Tears of the Kingdom was $70, and it was like the only $70 game. Everything else was $60. And that was simply because Tears of the Kingdom was in development for so long that they felt, and the size of the game and everything, they felt it warranted. So I'm guessing that this is going to be a case by case depending on the investment into the game. So, like Mario Kart World has obviously been in development for like 6 years probably, maybe even longer than that. So it being priced in at 80 to 90 kind of makes sense. If the base price is 70, they're saying, hey, we're going to charge an extra $10, $20 for this one. I don't like that they're separating digital and physical. That, I think, is really stupid. Or at least make the digital 70 and the physical 80. But, like, 80 and 90 just is crazy to me. But it does seem like this isn't going to affect every single thing they do. Like, Metroid Prime probably isn't going to be at that price. Donkey Kong Bonanza already is listed as not at that price. Apparently, I can't see it here, but... Oh, here we go. Yeah, $69.99 MSRP. So, yeah, I'm gonna say like this is a wait and see, and it's not all doom and gloom just yet. Red Faction Gorilla. Yeah, when it opened up, I got really nervous that they were about to show me Banjo 3, and I was gonna die. Is there any more details on this? I want to know. Dude, Kirby Air Riders, unbelievable. Yeah, Mario Kart in the same year, but you let Sakurai do whatever he wants to do, honestly. Yeah, but F-Zero is coming back. It's on whatever. The world couldn't take it. Yeah, that was kind of a weird one. Okay. So definitely kind of a weird event. Because there's a lot of stuff that's like really cool, and there's a lot of stuff that's like, I don't know what to think of that, you know? Give me your top comments. Yeah, the voice chat. Yeah, that was also crazy. The tech demo is charged. 5 FPS footage. Oh man, that is there's a lot to take in. There's a lot to take in. I'm kind of feeling a little overwhelmed, to be honest. I want to know more about this director's cut of Yakuza 0, honestly. Because, okay, so the biggest questions that we have. Here's the biggest question we have. What do these upgrade things cost? Are they going to be case by case, or is it a universal, like, $20? Because that matters a lot, I think. The partner spotlight was pretty crazy long. Mario Kart 8 is going to be huge. The price point, honestly, it doesn't bug me that much. Just because, like, I know that it's been developed for a long time. But Nintendo's definitely normalizing higher-priced games, which does worry, I think, people that, you know, there were a lot of worries of GTA 6 costing $100. Mario Kart just made it kind of normal. This is definitely the weirdest announcement, that they ended on this and made it like a big deal, but then it's basically Night Rain in original IP form. I mean, it's not exactly Night Rain because it's like 8-player instead of 3-player, but still. Very weird. That's all I got to say. There's a lot of weird stuff. Can I find out any more info on this? Because this one matters to me a lot. If they have a link to, like, more info. Oh, hold on. This is, like, a longer... Yeah. Let's watch this.
Yakuza 0 comes to Nintendo Switch 2.
Why is this video? It says 4K, but it does not look 4K.
Cut. Be a man and see this through.
Oh no, not the English voices. If that's the only thing they added, I'd be kind of disappointed.
The Awakening Dragon, Kazuma Kiryu. The Caged Dog, Goro Majima. Witness the beginning of two legends bound by fate.
But Dojima gave a direct order to the three of us as his lieutenants. He wants that empty lot, and we're gonna get it for him by any means necessary.
A sliver of land.
Because they have such a good voice too. It seems
and a
lame
young woman
to
gets caught
give
in the
him an English
crossfire
voice.
of the criminal underworld.
getting back into the family meant killing someone, could you do it?
Turns out that girl there is my mark.
Now featuring.
Oh yeah, isn't Matt Mercer Majima?
Guess I owe you, huh?
All new scenes exclusively created for the director's cut.
All new scenes?
1988, the height of Japan's economic bubble. Money, beauty, and violence rule these turbulent times. Switch between combat styles as you take on the world. But don't forget to take a break and indulge in
I
what
played
the
a lot
city
of
has
that.
to offer.
Thank you very much.
What did you think?
And
What
for
did
the
you think?
first time in the series, cooperative online battles.
Huh.
Team up with players from around the world to raid the Red Light District's hordes of punks.
A lot of cool playable characters there.
For newcomers and fans alike, the story that started it all is now on Nintendo Switch.
The story that started it all. It came out like 10 years after the first game.
Yakuza 0, Director's Cut.
Cool. All right, well, we kind of see there is some new stuff. I don't know how crazy it gets, but all right. Well, yeah, we'll see. I'm curious how much stuff was shown, like new stuff was shown that's not Switch exclusive. All right, so final thoughts. I think that the Switch 2 looks good, you know? Like it looks like it'll be the sixth game that started it all. I think it looks good, like as a console. Seems like a really good upgrade from the Switch. It's more feature rich than I really thought it would be. And there's a lot of cool stuff there. It does seem like we're getting pretty good improvements. They mentioned Metroid Prime 4 having 4K 60, 1080p 120. Like that's absurd. We'll have to like do some actual tech tests to see just how high quality that is. But if there's more free update, like if companies can go and do their own free updates, like that would help things a lot, I think. Like it would be nice if Capcom themselves said, hey, we want to upgrade Gen U and Rise and make them run better on the Switch too, because we still have a large player base of those games on the Switch. So, you know, like if those guys can go in and just say like, hey, we want to do a free upgrade, and Nintendo's like, cool, that'll be nice for third-party support. If Nintendo's like, no, you have to charge for that or something because we want to cut, that's where it's going to get rough. And if these upgrades, because like they didn't really show much of anything for Zelda. Like they were just like, oh, it's higher frame rate and it runs better. Maybe they, you know, upgraded some textures and stuff like that, but it runs better and it's higher quality. And then they were like, and you have to pay for it, but they won't say what price. Like it just feels like every time they're like, we're not going to say the price, it's because it's higher than they think people would be cool with. Because when you have like something at a good price, you should be proud of it, right? If the Switch was $399, I feel like they would have been like, hell yeah, it is $399 for a Switch. And people would have been like, cool, that's cheaper than I thought it would be. But they didn't do that. They said, oh, it's coming out. And then, you know, you check and it's like, it's $450, which honestly $450 is I was thinking $499, which if you want the Mario Kart, it's $499. But yeah. That's just where some of the confusion is here with the pricing, and it feels a little weird. But as far as like the lineup of games, there's a good run of games in here with Kirby coming back with Air Riders, a new Donkey Kong. I'm always excited for that. Mario Kart and Metroid, like 4 first-party titles, all from series that are beloved or popular. Yeah, this is a really good lineup for this year for them, and better than the last couple years for sure. So. Of course, the thing that got me most excited was the GameCube fucking Soul Calibur 2. That's crazy. But yeah, better third-party support. You can move all your stuff over from your Switch 1, and it'll still run, it sounds like. Like, if you just move your games over, you can just play them, and if you want to get, like, better versions, you pay for it. So they're not forcing you to upgrade, which is nice. They could have done that. They could have said, oh, these games aren't compatible unless you pay for the upgrade. So I guess that's nice. But yeah, it's like, especially with this, where it's like, this seems to be like a whole DLC content. Like, what is that going to cost? Is this $20? Because I'd be like, oh, cool, like $20, I'll do that. But if this is like $40, then it becomes a question of like, well, how long is it? How good is the content? Like, now we're getting in that questions territory. And especially for the Zelda one, it's like, can you upgrade each individual? Is it like $10 individually, $20 together? Or is it like $20 each, $40 together, and all you're getting is higher frame? Like, these are the questions that like I have, and it just doesn't seem like they're wanting to answer right now. And that's where the frustration sets in with this stuff. It's like it doesn't, you can't just be like, oh, here is the games. Oh my God. Why is the website running at 3 FPS? Stuttering like crazy. These are all the games they announced that are coming. Where's this upgrade packs? Learn more. You're like, do they have a price on this? New way to play exclusive Nintendo Switch 2 Jamboree TV. New modes. Players appear within the game via the camera. Game share. 1440p resolution in TV mode. Full HD. They do have an asterisk. What's the asterisk about? Improved frame rates and resolution. Faster load times. HDR support. See, if that is it, this shouldn't fucking cost anything. It should at most cost like $10, unless the support for the app is the reason. Which I can fucking Google where the Koroks are, bro. I don't need a fucking app. New story, visually enhanced with improved frame rate. See, this one, like, I could see it costing more. But yeah. Anyways. The Switch looks good. I'm excited to see what they do next. I got to wrap up stream here, and I'll be back on probably later for Monster Hunter. So when I'm back, I'll see you then. Thanks for joining me. You guys have a good one. Peace.